This whole Sonya Massey situation, it really angers me and pisses me off, and it further reminds me why I don't deal with those people. And you know who I'm talking about. I don't have them over for dinner. I don't have them as friends in my life. I don't deal with them unless I have to at my job. I'll be as polite as I have to at my job and professional, but when it comes to my personal life, those people are not in my personal life. And that's exactly also why I said I don't agree with the relationships of us being with them, because I quite simply don't trust them. There are some black people you can't trust either. But this situation with Sonya Massey, God bless her soul, rest in power. It's a goddamn shame. That woman was scared. She was scared at the end of her life because she called the cops to help her. She called the cops because she thought that she heard noise. They said they checked around, they didn't see anything. When she went back into the house, she seen you. If you saw the video, I'm pretty sure most of you did. They were treating her like she was the goddamn perpetrator or the suspect that she called about, which they didn't find. Now, I can't believe, but then again, yes, I can. Saying that I rebuke you in the name of Jesus and having a pot in your hand, and then she put the pot down when when the officers that were in there drew guns on her. It's amazing to me how one little black woman can be so goddamn threatening to two big giant white police officers with fucking guns that they have to take their guns out so fast to draw them on someone that's not even armed. And when he told her to put the fucking pot down that was hot, she did it. He said, I will shoot you. She did it. She was scared. She said, okay, I'm sorry. It's a goddamn shame, and I mean this from my heart, that someone is in fear of their life from someone that they thought would protect them. This is why I don't fuck with the police. I would rather defend myself in my own home if there was someone trying to kill me than call them so they can kill me. I don't trust police officers. I really haven't had any bad experiences with them, but from everything that I see, even when I'm a kid, when I had other people telling me, oh, the cops are this and that, I was wondering why they felt that way. And now, as I've gotten older, I see exactly why they do feel this way. It's safer for you to take chances on your own than to deal with shit like this. You calling them to help you to protect and serve, and they're not doing anything but making you feel like you're the suspect, like you're the one that did wrong. And then when white people they come into contact with, they'll pepper spray them or taser them. They'll fucking shoot a black person like nothing. And I don't give a damn who watches and says, oh, it's just race talk again, this race baiting shit. Ain't no motherfucking race baiting shit. It's fucking true. It happens all the fucking time. We literally saw George Floyd murdered on camera, and now once again we're seeing a black person murdered on camera. Yes, it is bleeped out so you don't see the blood, but I could still see the blood even though it was bleeped out. That woman got shot in her head or her eye. It went right through the brain. Now, people with a thinking mind with common sense, they know damn well this should not have happened. That woman should have been able to call them and, okay, we didn't find anybody. Take care. If there's any other problems, call us again. We'll be around. And they should have left. There should have been no fucking issue with her having that pot on of hot water and then the cop saying, oh, put it down. The cop did that because the cop is a devil. He's a fucking devil. That's all. The lady said, I rebuke you. And that's what most black people say when they don't want the devil in their house. They don't want the devil, the negativity in the air. Okay? I've heard that many times from my grandma, God bless her soul, and other black households I was in. Rebuke you means get that shit away from me. I rebuke you. I refuse to have you in me. I refuse to have you around me. I refuse to have negativity surround me. He took it personal. He took out his gun and shot without hesitation. Knew what he did at the end and said, oh, fuck. You see him getting all fucking mad. And then gets the medical kit and says, oh, I'm not going to waste it on her. Are you kidding me? Man, all I can tell you is I feel bad for the family. I hope they get justice. And if there is any kind of Kickstarter for a funeral or anything, I'm going to make sure that I donate money. I'm going to do it because when these things happened before, I didn't have a great job. I had a job that I was able to buy stuff and pay my bills, but I have a better job now where I can actually have some money on the side to do things. So if there is anything that I can do, if I see any kind of Kickstarter or any kind of something I can donate in that lady's name to her family to help her, for the funeral, the burial, whatever it is, I'm going to donate at least $100 or so. I'm gonna do it. I promise. I promise myself I'm gonna do that. Because I'm getting really tired of this shit. It just reminds me why I don't fuck with these people. It reminds me why I make these videos. And it also reminds me that, this is the world that we live in. I love how there are black people and there are white people that tell you that racism doesn't exist. You guys are race baiters when you talk about racial issues. No, we're fucking not. It's still fucking happening. Maybe you're blind, but we're not. And then this bitch Candace Owens opens her mouth and says, "No, it's not racially motivated. Black people don't fall for it." Bitch, you suck white dick every fucking night. You do everything bend over backwards for white people. Throwing a black woman's death under the bus for your own fucking motivation to be in white people's good favor again because they kicked your ass off the fucking air with Ben Shapiro. And the funniest thing about Candace Owens, right? She was so called. They said that when she was in high school, she was tormented and picked on by mostly white kids in the high school that she went to. Okay, but somehow through all that fucking trauma, she can still kiss their ass. It's pathetic. Candace Owens is a fucking bitch. I said it, and I'm not taking it back. She's a bitch. Had that been my family member that got killed, oh, I would be saying a hell of a lot more about her. Promise you. I can't stand when people run their fucking mouths about someone that got murdered and say the worst kind of things when the person didn't even deserve to die. You defend the person that killed them, the person that was in the wrong. You defend them over the person who called for help, wanted help, and they got themselves killed for help. Pathetic fucking whore. I swear to God, I don't give a fuck. Beep it out, whatever the fuck. I don't care. It makes me mad when I see shit like that. Then you got white people defending, saying, "Oh, well, if you look really closely at the end, she took the pot and she was throwing it at the police." We're literally looking at the fucking video, and they're making up stories saying that she threw water at them before she got shot. But we're seeing the video. She didn't throw shit. So I don't really make videos like this anymore because I started saying shit that I know will get me fucked up on YouTube because I just don't care because it makes me mad, and YouTube is supposed to be a place where you can share your fucking opinions and your thoughts. So if I'm angry, I should be able to share my anger with others who are angry like me as long as I'm not inciting them to violence, which I'm not doing. But this is bullshit, and this is why most black people do not trust, do not like, and do not want to interact with the police. When they say, "Oh, I didn't see nothing," because they don't want to talk to the police. And I know some of y'all motherfuckers say, "Well, that's fucked up because somebody got killed. If you told to the police, they'll find out who." No, we don't want to deal with them because this is how they are. Most of them will shoot you first and ask questions later. They really do fear black people because the first thought in their mind is that any black person that they interact with is a fucking threat. As soon as they see a black person, they taking out their fucking guns and drawing their guns. When it's a white person, you don't see them take out their gun that fast. But they always take out guns fast when it's a black person. You notice that shit? Have you noticed that? Because I have. I've noticed it over the years in my life. 45 fucking years on this earth, and I've seen it. It's hard not to see it. It's hard to ignore. But I'm not going to make this too long. I don't want to go too long on this. It's a damn shame that this could have been prevented. It really could have been prevented. They could have just went their own fucking separate ways and left that lady right there. I mean, there was no fucking reason for her to die. It's a goddamn shame. Because if I remember correctly, I don't remember the lady's name. There was another black woman a couple of years ago. I can't remember her name right now. Maybe somebody remember if you're watching this video. And she called the police as well. I think she was a little mentally challenged. So she had a knife in her hand because she was afraid that someone was in her house. And it turned out it was the police officers. And they shot her. When they entered the home, they killed her. Oh man, I tell you, it's sad. It really is. It's sad. I feel bad for the family. I feel bad for the lady because she didn't deserve that. I mean, it's just really fucked up. She did not realize that she was outside talking nice to the police and everything, being as careful and as polite as possible because you know how these police officers are. And still, it's not enough. A fucking word makes them angry and they want to kill you. Or they'll come into your house and say, "Oh, I thought this was my house. There's an intruder," and they shoot you. The guy that got killed by the white police officer, that white woman police officer, sitting in his house eating ice cream. She breaks the fucking door open and shoots him. Like, you can't even be in your own fucking house and be safe. What the fuck? Sad, man. I tell you, it really is. It really is sad. But this is why I've hardened my heart against those people. I used to be really friendly with a lot of fucking people, even them. I used to be friendly with them. But as I've gotten older, I was in my late 20s, early 30s, I don't fuck with them people anymore. And you can call me racist if you want to. It's not racist because I don't call them racist names. I don't hate them because of color of their skin. I don't fuck with them because I don't trust them. I don't like them. I deal with them at work, and that is it. That is the extent. There's no, oh, let's get drink. I don't drink anyway, but let's get drinks. Let's hang out. Come to my house. Go to your house. No, I'm not hanging out with you. I don't want to. I don't want to know you. That's why anybody that dates out interracially with those people, with the men or the women of that community, I'm not your friend. You're not my friend. Even if I knew you for a long time and you start doing that, we're not friends anymore. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not shaking their hand. I'm not going to your house and eating dinner with them. I don't want to be around them fucking people. No, I don't want to be around them. Because they all stick together. When black people don't stick together and throw each other under the bus, these people stick together. They'll make up fucking lies. They'll back the badge up. Even when the badge is wrong, they'll back the badge up. And they'll make the person who got killed, the black person, look like the fucking criminal. I'm not saying we're all innocent and shit, but when we are innocent, they'll make the innocent person look like they're the fucking criminal and justify that the cop did what they did. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit. End the story. That's it. God bless that lady. God bless her family. And if I find out that they have any kind of, kind of fund or donation that they're looking for, I'll gladly donate $100 to them to help them out with the funeral arrangements or whatever. It's the least that I can do as a person in the community that she belonged to. That's the least that I can do. And I mean that from the bottom of my fucking heart. I mean it. I really do. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care of yourselves and please be safe and stay safe out there and try to stay out of trouble. Good night.